With the month of June out the way and the new one a few days in, everything's going just as good as the previous ones, and the wave of new games is as rock solid as it could be. If you're looking to add a few new ones to your library, here's easily 30 new recommendations released these past few days, ready to go for free for your Android and iOS devices as well. You probably know this, but since it's the biggest game of the year so far, Undawn, or fully retitled now Garena Undawn, is since a few days ago available worldwide, sitting on both stores with almost 5 out of 5, and already over 1 million downloads on the Play Store alone. I mean, collectively it's like 10 million downloads worldwide, but the 1 million is just since a few days ago. If you want a good MMORPG, or rather open world, zombie shooter like Division games, Undawn's got all of that for free, and it's already massive in every way. Coming up behind that, we have the single biggest social game of the year so far. Justice Online is finally available in Eastern regions and already downloaded over 3 million times. It's the company's NetEase so far biggest MMORPG released in 2023 that's been in development for over 2 years before making it out. It's a Chinese-style martial arts MMORPG that at first encounter we thought takes martial arts gameplay to the next level with a cutting-edge AI technology and some ridiculous graphics for a mobile game. Anyway, here's releasing globally in about a month, and it's about 4 GB in size. Coming up behind that, with over 1,000 downloads only. Since it's a Korean game still, but a good one to keep in mind though, God of Destruction, which is the action RPG semi-auto battler, but a cinematic, to some extent Souls-like, with honestly one hell of a rewarding system. But I wouldn't really recommend playing this one right now, just put it down somewhere in your list for the following month. Hopefully it gets enough attention and we'll make it over again in English this time. However, it's playable globally right now and takes down about 1 GB in size.
No.
Made possible by a Japanese publisher, finally. We've got on the Play Store and also the App Store Deer Simulator Future World, the literal #1 rated free-to-play sim game on the Play Store since, for real, a week ago. This game's an open world adventure. If you missed out on the formerly PC version, it's just as famous as Goat Simulator games, but the best thing about Deer Sim is you can play it offline. It's about 300 megabytes in size tops, huge in scale. It's the most fun game in the list easily, and the ads are optional as long as you're online. Number 5, we have from the same old developers of Tokyo Commute Simulator. I actually mentioned that game a few days ago. After quite some time of development, a new game here called New York City Taxi, which is simply just another taxi sim that takes place, well, of course, in New York, where you're supposed to live the life of a very skilled taxi driver and navigate the city's road network while providing a really top-notch transportation service to passengers. Here's a trailer. Game's about 200 megabytes in size, is playable offline, and this is how it really looks. Released no more than 48 hours ago and already downloaded over 100,000 times on the Play Store alone. Number 6, we have Netmarble's latest mobile game, Grand Cross Age of Titans, this anime MMO real-time strategy, and also a somewhat sequel to Grand Cross original RPG, offering like a totally different genre over here. See, Age of Titans offers a very large-scale battle system, several modes to play, a rather beautifully 2D animated design, a single player campaign, and also a multiplayer. Coming from a super good team of casual developers for a very long time, number 7 we have literally the most addicting game in the list here, Hero Robot. It's a running action, strategy, and a merge game and an RPG all at the same time. Ever wondered what happened if you add every single addicting ingredient of a casual mobile game together? Well, the result I like to think would be something kind of like this. These folks already made north of 50 casual games with over 1 million downloads each, and this one's definitely a gem amongst them.
Fight!
Number 8, we've got a clone off of the PC game Only Up that was initially released a couple months ago. This is a 3D platformer, challenging based, quite difficult to be honest, casual game with parkour, physics and ragdoll based elements and set in an open world. The mobile version, however, over here, which is released a few days ago only, is retitled to Only Up Don't Fall, and it's just a tuned down version of that with lower graphics, a smaller scale, and well, it's playable online. It also then takes you about 300 megabytes in size. Titled Mecha Rashi Now, the former mobile game you all know by the name Front Mission 2089, Borderscape, is now back into mobile gaming, however, not just on the Google Play or the App Store, but on BlueStacks and its official website, for a beta at the moment. Game's an RPG shooter, if you missed it, from the same developers of Langrisa, but it's got science fiction, strategy elements, set in a not too distant future, where players take on the role of a commander of a group of mercenaries, armed with giant robots. Check it out. The game is available worldwide and takes down about 3 gigabytes in storage. Number 10. Coming from a highly praised Korean company, we've got over here a casual idle sim, technically speaking, just a chilling or relaxing game in the same vein as old Journey or Sky, in which, well, you first off choose an avatar and start building a house and decorate it the way you want. Not just that, the environment as well. It's a social life sim with the word cute infused in its every single element. If you're tired of all the action and fighting in the list, well, give this one a go. Thankfully, it's playable offline currently, however. Moving on, we have a survival RPG open world game going by the name Unlucky Tale. It's a free-to-play offline and online where you play as a regular everyday office worker who suddenly one day wakes up in the wild and now has to do what he has to do to just survive. That is crafting, hunting, building, and exploring the jungle in the middle of the night. Well, the cel-shaded graphics over here is, in my opinion, make it run on any device, which is a good thing for mobile. Game's about 150 megabytes in size, it's playable both on and offline. It's also free. Coming from the famous mobile game developers Come To Us, releasing just nothing but console quality gems these last few years. Number 12, we have Minigame Party Pocket Edition, a series of just casual minigames package that was first released for PCs, and a much loved minigame paradise series that's now back after 8 years. It now features 13 very addictive minigames, a divine gameplay with absolutely no bugs porting the game, and very easy to learn mechanics, a 10 out of 10. mention, the same studio in charge of the previous game, the minigame Party, on the same exact day released an even more exciting game called Ace Fishing Crew. Now I'm new to this one myself, but it's a fighting sim that I've gathered offers a couch co-op fishing, relaxing game where players can build teams by acquiring and pairing crew members together before going into a sea adventure. You can level up in this game, it has daily challenges, and much more. 13 down, number 14, Trench Warfare 1914. Take a look.
Overrun by an unspeakable horror, radioactive substances have mutated the toilet. A battle for survival begins. But beware, for their numbers grow with each passing day.